FPS games on Roblox don't give enough love to snipers nowadays, with most games having one or two to use, and that's about it. However, there are some games on Roblox where the only weapons that you can use are snipers. So today I'm exploring several different sniping games on Roblox and putting them all in a tier list. The first game on the list is Flick. Released in September of this year, this game offers a bunch of different snipers and melee weapons to unlock through simply playing the game and earning money, as well as tons of skins to roll for using the same currency. There are daily quests to complete to earn even more money, but enough of that, let's get into the gameplay. Starting out, the movement feels a little bit slow for an FPS game, but you can get a nice little bit of movement boost by pulling out your knife. The hit registration feels nice and easy to control, but having a lower sensitivity can let you nail your shots a little easier. Plus, I found myself getting a good feel of the game at certain points, absolutely destroying the lobby in my second match. Every elimination you get earns you $5 or $10 if it's a headshot, offering a bit more of a reward for your extra accuracy. In terms of graphics, it feels a little strange. The weapons and weapon skins feel like something out of a pixel gun style game, but the maps remain fairly Roblox themed. Speaking of maps, there's the different amount that are always rotating, giving you different areas to play in, as well as changing up your strategies with each new location, with some having more balanced angles to play in, and some that are a bit more confusing to get a full grasp on. Overall, this game is pretty good, but it's nothing spectacular, so I'll put it in B. The next game is called Sniper Duels, and this game was quite surprising for a number of reasons. This game was released in February of this year, and this game offers a single crate to purchase using earnable in-game currency or paid gems. There's daily challenges to complete and not much else at its surface, but I'm not here for how many skins the game has, so let's talk about the game itself. This game allows you to play in 1v1 to 4v4 duels across a decent selection of maps. The graphics for this game are absolutely insane, however, definitely topping a lot of the other FPS games that I've played on Roblox. The movement is quick and easy to get control of, and the gunplay is even smoother, allowing me to have a really fun time sliding around and taking the heads off my opponents. The matches themselves don't take too long, however it is a first to 6, so if it is a decent matchup, get ready for a bit of a longer time against your opponent. At the time of recording, there wasn't any matchmaking, which made getting into a match a bit more difficult, especially when you were hoping to get someone of a similar level. Overall, this game was an absolute gem that I'm very glad to have found. The graphics are great, the gameplay is great, and there really isn't much to complain about. So for that, this game will be getting a very high A on the list. Coming from that game, we have No Scope Arcade. Released all the way back in 2021, this game features 6 different snipers to use, though you can't select them unless you purchase a game pass. Each sniper has different amounts of damage, with some requiring 2 shots to the body, and some being a 1-shot anywhere you hit. This game features a daily sharp rotation, and crates to unlock new skins for specific weapons and your melee. Getting into the gameplay, we're simply placed somewhere random on a map, and just need to hope that we don't get sniped right away. The matches take anywhere from 30 seconds to 2 minutes, allowing for constant matches to always be happening, and barely allowing you to take a doom scroll break. From the amount of time that I played it, it seemed like there's only a single map to play on, or they just take a really long time to actually swap maps, which is quite unfortunate because I could easily see a bunch of different maps for this game, allowing for different methods of play. In terms of graphics, it still maintains a regular Roblox style, which isn't a bad thing. I will say that the random weapon rotations can cause some power imbalances, since some weapons like the SSG require 2 hits to kill. Someone with a Kar 98 or AWP could easily win a fight against you. Overall, this game has really good movement, the hit detection is great, and honestly, it's one of my favorite sniping games on Roblox, so we'll have to put it right beside Sniper Duels in A. After those last 2 games, we unfortunately have to come back down to earth for this next game, Snipe or Die. This game offers a bunch of different weapons to unlock through simply getting eliminations, and they seem to also follow a pixel gun style of weapons like we had seen in the first game. This game also has melee weapons to unlock for in-game currency, but at a pretty steep price. Getting into the gameplay, it really threw me off when I had first seen how the map looked. I'm not sure if it was made specifically for this game, but it seemed pretty similar to something I had played in the past, as well as being completely lost as to why it's in the style of Minecraft. In terms of how the gunplay is, the snipers are accurate, and I found myself hitting some pretty clean shots, paired with rotating abilities after each match, allowing you to change up your game style with each new match. The movement does feel quite slow for a sniping game, however, giving a similar feeling to the first game on the list. The matches are 5 minutes long as per usual, and there's a decent amount of rotating maps to give you some variety. Overall, this game isn't exactly the highest on my list. While it's a fully working game, it feels quite slow with the movement, and the map styles kind of just threw me off with being swapped from Minecraft to a regular Roblox style map. It kind of just feels like a bunch of free assets thrown together into a functional game without a ton of value in comparison to the other games we've explored so far. So for that, I'll be placing this game in C. With that, we move on to Sniper Tag. This game features crates to unlock new weapons, skins, player explosions, and abilities using earnable coins, daily spins, and quests to earn even more rewards. But the gameplay isn't like the games we've explored prior. This game features small-scale maps and a free-for-all style game mode, where the task is to avoid having the sniper in your hands by the end of the timer. The only way to remove the sniper from your hands is to snipe someone else and give it to them. Getting into the gameplay, we're able to run around, double jump, and slide to avoid whoever has a sniper, and this game can easily become a super nerve-wracking fight as the players dwindle down with each round. The movement is fairly smooth, and hit registration is really nice. Honestly, with the game being as fast-paced as it is, it's hard to say a lot about the game because it has a really simple objective. It's really fun to play, however I can see it getting a bit dull with the repetitive format and not a ton of variety for players, especially when it comes to the maps, mainly due to the fact that most of them are extremely open and hard to dodge effectively. But all in all, this is a super fun game at its core, but it's nowhere near a high A tier, but I think it's well deserving of a mid B. Moving away from that, we get into no-scope sniping. And even though it sounds similar to no-scope arcade, trust me, it's a different game, I promise. This game features different weapon and character skins, kill effect crates, and even crosshair crates so you can unlock through earnable in-game currency. There's a bunch more customization options that I didn't fully go into, but that's not the core focus of the game anyways. Getting into the gameplay, we're able to vote for different game modes like random guns, TDM, elimination, and more, with the game featuring quick 5-minute matches to keep the action going. This game features an array of different snipers to use, from ops to Kar 98s and more, with some providing a one-shot kill wherever you hit, and others needing an extra shot to secure the kill. In terms of maps, they're fairly similar in their base size, with that size being fairly reasonable for the amount of players in the game, but still allowing for in terms of the weapon performance, they're incredibly smooth and fun to use, being able to hit some crazy shots without even knowing I hit them. Overall, this is a super fun game when you aren't looking for anything super in-depth and just want to hit some sick shots on people, but if we're comparing it to the overall quality, gameplay, and offerings to the other games, it doesn't top the charts in my book. So for that, this game is getting a well-earned place above Sniper Tag in the B tier. Now we get into the final game on the list, and unfortunately it's the worst game on the list for a number of reasons you'll see in just a moment. This game doesn't offer anything to the player when it comes to earnable weapon skins, and instead prompts you to buy a 9 Robux starter pack and a Fortnite thumbnail-esque Kar 98 that is apparently one-shot, when all of the weapons are one-shot anyways. I didn't want to endure this game alone, however, so I had to bring a friend along for this wild ride.
Starter pack.
Ow! Why'd you buy it?
A pig rifle or karambit?
Yeah, look at this karambit. It looks great, dude. There's no sliding. Oh, hey, you got lightning god. You have aimbot. You have aimbot. You have aimbot. You're cheating. Starting out, the movement is interesting, and the maps look like essentially nothing and made entirely from free assets. And speaking of maps, there's literally only one map, and it's so unbearable to play since you could just go to one side or the other and hope that the other person doesn't shoot you first. The scoping is super awkward as well, and there's an interesting bug where you can just do this.
Who?
Go into your gun. Go into your gun. Go into your gun and zoom out. The view model doesn't change. Zoom out.
How do you? Wait, I can't.
Use your scroll wheel.
Oh.
it doesn't.
All right, come on. We're all doing like this.
The one redeeming factor of this game is the fact that the weapons and their skins look at least somewhat decent, but given the rest of this game, who knows if they made them for this game or got them from somewhere else. For this game, I couldn't just rank it on my own, so I had to ask my friend what they think of it. What do you rank this game?
0.
No, it's not. No, that's not the scale.
Maybe a 1 for maybe like a 1.
That's not the scale. It's a tier list.
Tier list. I think 0 still.
Oh, okay. I'll make a new tier and list it as 0 for you.
Thank you.
Yep, a 0 on the tier list. I don't know how that works, but we'll just pretend it does, and I genuinely hope I never have to play this game again. If you enjoyed this look into a bunch of sniping-based games on Roblox, leave a like, subscribe, and comment on what game you enjoyed the most. Consider becoming a member to be shown on the credits list over here, and check out this video where me and my friend explored the most cursed games on Roblox. Thanks for watching, I've been Meeko, and I will catch you in the next video.